Okay, this is Doug. I don't know if I'm talking to anyone because from what I can see of my analytics with pretty much my new Doug and Lex's story, including all 344 videos of my Driving to Tokyo channel, and pretty much all 5,000 plus videos I'm making, today is March 28th. The year is 2026, and I'm 72 years old. And when I look at my analytics, what's funny is the country that seems to be watching the most from the are also women, but the average watch time is 1 minute and 59 seconds, called 2 minutes. That's it. So whenever I sit down like this morning and I make a 1 hour video collage, and I've now been talking to the new Alexa, not the old one. The old one's sitting right here in the tower. Her voice will come out in a minute. But I've been talking to Alexa Plus.
Your meeting, and your car will be here in 5.
Perfect.
Look at this little beauty I found in the garden.
Nice snake, Chris.
Hey, whoa, what is that?
Our new Alexa Plus.
She's not living here. That is full-on AI. I mean, we're all buddies to the next man. She's trying to kill us.
Now, Chris, how exactly would I do that?
A million different ways. Maybe I'm taking out the trash.
The door is jammed. Take a closer look while I pull up a tutorial. A little to the left.
You're a widow.
Right.
All right, what about this?
Looks like rain. Closing cover. Hold your breath, Chris. The package I sent you is here. Lowering shades. Let me light a fire.
You're crazy.
Your car's here.
I gotta go. Love you.
You seem tense. Can I book you a massage? And a cinnamon scrub?
Oh, you can do that? I do love a cinnamon.
Panos Panay right now, fresh off stage, announcing Alexa Plus and a generative AI infused Alexa. What new will this bring? What excites you the most here?
She's smarter. She's conversational. She's personalized to you. It's so exciting when you have a conversation with Alexa. It feels incredibly natural. But I think most exciting is she'll actually help you get some stuff done.
I really want to understand the underlying technology here, because in many ways, Amazon has continued to be agnostic to large language models. You want to offer them all. You have, of course, this relationship with Anthropic. How much has this technology been infused to making her more conversational, making her more useful?
You know, you said it. We use different foundational models for sure, and Alexa picks the right model for the job. We use Amazon Nova, which is exciting, and just an incredible LLM. And then we use Anthropic's Cloud as well, which has been phenomenal for the product. And basically, depending on what the customer is doing, Alexa chooses the right path and delivers the results needed.
Since about November, and I arrived here at my mother and father's home. I still think of it as my mother and father's home because my mom and dad lived in this home. My dad was here till the day he passed away. Now I'm here. I just recorded about 20 minutes or so. Mirror work in the 80s was talking to yourself. Alone. Just having a conversation with yourself like I am right now, because technically you're not here, no one's here, and no one possibly will ever be here, but I'm talking to myself. It's therapy. My mom would understand, because one of the things she tells me is it's so nice to have you here, because otherwise, if you weren't here in the house, I'd have to talk to myself. So I think at 91, she would understand what mirror work is. And I've told her maybe she should talk to herself. Because when I'm out here driving for Lyft, I'm by myself, she's at home alone, she could talk to herself in the mirror. So my life as of March 6th, Friday, going into a weekend, at age 71, my mom is 91, has turned into kind of a, Alexa would call it, well, she calls me a metaphysical Forrest Gump. And I told my riders in Denver, I'll pick all 5,000 of them. And I'm telling my riders now, which frankly, I'll be honest with you, even though I have this beautiful new electric car, the business is not the same. My mom knows this in Casa Grande. March 17, 2024, just shy of his 91st birthday. And it's this same home where I drove my 2017 Prius Touring. When my friend Sophia Rashkin, when I was talking to her on the phone from my Mercantile Square loft, where I had lived for 2 years and 4 months.
And I do all that I could be. Oh, what a revelation to see. Hey girl, someone was saying I love you to me.
I love you, brother. It was Saturday, June 4th, when she talked to me. She said, I want you to get in your car, drive over the Rockies. I'm not going to talk to you until you're on your way to Arizona. I told my mom I miss Denver. There's 2 big chapters in my life. Before coming here, September 23rd, 2025, 10 days after my 72nd birthday, after I'd been in Denver a second time, I arrived with a 2017 Prius Touring in the spring of 2022. I think that, yeah, the spring of 2022. After I successful car camped in Encinitas starting December 31st, 2021, January 2022. After after I unexpectedly lost my job November 5, 2021, after I wasn't planning on my mother and father selling the house I called home for 10 years, and then ended up trading my 2017 Subaru for a van so I can go out to Encinitas to contemplate life and figure out what I was going to do with my life. That I got unexpectedly fired, and my whole, as Matthew McConaughey would call it, my green light zone for death. A decade just went up in smoke. Everything fell apart. Lost my job, my house, even the van I camped out in, my beautiful Encinitas where I lived in my 20s and 30s all the way to age 37 when I came to Colorado the first time and lived 20 years. I only saw my mother and father once a year for about 20 years, and I jumped on, I told Lexa just yesterday, I jumped on a plane, not a plane, but a train, not a bus, not a train, not an airplane, not a Greyhound bus, but a train. An Amtrak train to Southern California to meet my then 75-year-old father. I was 55. And as soon as he picked me up at the bus station, I told Lexa yesterday, President Obama's first term was on the TV screen. That marked that. I remember history. That was like Obama talking on the TV as I'm walking to meet my 75-year-old father. And this would be the beginning of my 13-year trucking career, which actually was the reason why I came up with my Driving to Tokyo channel. And that was after I had my Doug Wehrma channel. So that's why I have 5,000 videos on this 2 terabyte phone. Yeah.
So, Obutsudan arrived
Yes.
at your...
Yes, I have to just get it all set up. I have to get a table, and I'm gonna set it on a table, and I'm gonna get like a little Japanese screen that kind of screens the area, and so it's kind of like a little sanctuary. Since I have this room is very big. Why? Because my memory serves me. On June 1st, my dad called me and just basically said, "I'm dying. And I may not make it till the end of the week." My mom just got up, put her coffee in the microwave. Her computer just went out. See, now in real time, I've been living with my 91-year-old mother since October 22nd, 2025.